Greetings, Obinna. I am not just any pot. I am a magic pot. If you speak these words, I will feel myself delicious yam porridge for you and your family. But remember, you must share what I give you and always stay humble and generous.
Once upon a time, in a small village in Igbo land, there lived a poor farmer named Obinna. Obinna lived with his wife, Ada, and their two children, Chika and Ozo. They also had Obinna's elderly mother, Mama Ifeoma, who was very old and frail. The family was so poor that they barely had enough food to eat. Every day, Obinna would go to his farm to work hard under the hot sun, but no matter how hard he worked, the harvest was never enough. One evening, as Obinna was coming back from his farm, tired and hungry, he noticed something strange by the side of the road. There, under a large palm tree, was a small clay pot. It was old and dusty, but as Obinna got closer, he heard a faint voice coming from inside the pot. The pot was talking.
Whosoever knows where the yam is sweet, we join in their heart, we come and greet. Who we carry what is giving high, for goodness comes to you from the sky.
Obinna was surprised. A talking pot? He had never seen anything like it before. Carefully, he picked up the pot and brought it home, thinking it was just an ordinary clay pot. But when he set it down in his small hut, the pot spoke in a soft voice.
Greetings, Obinna. I am not just any pot. I am a magic pot. If you speak these words, I will feel myself delicious yam porridge for you and your family. But remember, you must share what I give you and always stay humble and generous.
Obinna's eyes widened in amusement. What are the words, magic pots? He asked eagerly. The pot replied, saying these words.
What makes the water settle on the ground? Prepare food for those who delight.
Obinna could hardly believe his ears. Excitedly, he spoke the words.
What makes the water settle on the ground? Prepare food for those it will delight.
As soon as Obinna said the words, the pot began to bubble, and a delicious aroma filled the room. In no time, it was full of steaming hot yam porridge, rich with spices and palm oil, with pieces of fish and vegetables. Obinna called his family to come and eat. His wife, Ada, and the children, Chika and Ozo, gathered around the pot, and they all ate heartfully, filling their bellies for the first time in many days. Even Mama Ifeoma, Obinna's mother, sat in the corner, her stomach rumbling, hoping they would give her a taste. But Obinna and Ada were selfish. They decided to keep the magic pot a secret from Mama Ifeoma. They feed their plates and feed their children, but ignore Mama Ifeoma, who sat quietly, her eyes filled with tears. Every night, Mama Ifeoma would watch her son and his family eat from the pot, hoping they would share just a small portion with her, but they never did. For a while, the family enjoyed their new life. Each day, they would say the magic words, and the pot would fill with yam porridge. They ate well, and the children grew stronger and happier. But Mama Ifeoma grew weaker and sadder with each passing day, crying softly to herself in her corner, her hands troubling with hunger. One evening, Chika, the eldest child, noticed her grandmother's sad face and felt sorry for her. Papa, Mama, he said, can we give some food to Grandma? She is always hungry. But Ada quickly shook her head. No, Chika, this pot is only for us. If we share too much, it might stop working. Grandma is old. She doesn't need much food. Obinna agreed with his wife, so they continued eating from the pot without sharing with Mama Ifeoma. The old woman's head grew worse, and she became very thin. Her face pale and her eyes sunken. but she never complained, though her heart was heavy with sadness. Days turned into weeks, and Obinna's family became greedy. They wanted more and more food, so they called on the pot several times a day, saying,
What makes the water settle on the ground? Prepare food for those it will delight.
until they ate more than they needed. One evening, as they were about to eat, Mama Ifeoma, weak and starving, softly asked, "Please, my son, just a little yam to ease my hunger." But Obinna and Ada ignored her, laughing as they ate. In their laughter, they did not notice the pot begin to tremble. Suddenly, the pot spoke in a loud, angry voice.
Obinna, Ada, you have forgotten my warning. You were supposed to stay humble and generous. You have become greedy and selfish, even to your own family. I was meant to help you, but you have misused my magic.
Obinna and his family stared in shock. The pot's voice grew louder and fancier.
Because of your greedy, I will no longer serve you. I shall take back all the food that I have given you.
And with that, the pot began to spin and shake, and all the yam porridge inside disappeared. The pot cracked and broke into pieces, leaving nothing but dust. Obinna fell to his knees, tears in his eyes.
Magic pot, please forgive me. I was wrong. I should have shared with my mother. I should have been kind. Please come back.
But the pot was gone. There was nothing left but broken shells on the ground. From that day on, the family returned to their life of hardship. They had to work even harder in the fields, but their harvest never seems to be enough. The children, once plump and healthy, became thin again, and hunger returned to the house. Mama Ifeoma, too, grew weaker, but she forgave her son and prayed for him each night. Obinna and Ada learned a painful lesson. They had been blessed with a gift that could have helped them all, but their greed and selfishness had cost them everything. They realized too late that kindness and generosity are more valuable than any magical gift. Lesson: in life, we must always remember to be kind and share with others, especially with our family. Greed and selfishness can destroy even the greatest blessings. The end. Thank you guys for watching my story, and please come back for more interesting stories. I love you.